Welcome back to my channel. I'm Morgan Lodge. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is a rugby video. We're back. And I'm gonna start with the biggest news probably of the WRU confirming that we will go from 4 regions to 3 regions in 2027, potentially even 2026. I'm going to get some players, some coaches' thoughts now with us live. Speaking to a team, Tom Shanklin, former player, said the WR pushed the regions down the road. Basically, they kicked the can down the road, he said to Premier Sports. They had a 50-22 with that can. We're no closer to finding a solution than we were 18 months ago. It's not an action plan. They've just suggested they want 3 teams, but how that's going to look? You've got 4 teams playing for the next 2 years, not knowing if they're going to be around in the future. It wouldn't surprise me if nothing happens. They've suggested 2, now they've suggested 3. No one knows what the end plan is. I don't think the WRU do. They just want 3 teams in the league. But how that looks, we've got no ideas. Former players, including Alwyn Jones, have made comments on this. Alwyn said in his statement to Scrum 5 on the BBC, we always seem to time these things right, don't we? Just before an autumn campaign. Having been in a similar situation in the past, these things can galvanise a team. I was fortunate in my time that there were people around the team that protected us from the suits, as we called them. And we had success on the field because of that. If it was successful, that should have grown the game, but it didn't. For the current team, those boys play the game because they love it. And they've got some big games coming up with a new coach, so the pressure just got right up another level. It's a baptism of fire for them. I hope they can knuckle down and get a siege mentality within the camp to galvanise them for the autumn. We were all told to take heritage and emotion out of this process, and that sparked a flare in Alwyn Jones. The RU represents more than just a business, and feels a bit to remove your provenance when you belong to sort this out. Yes, you need a business to run the game, but you need people and passion to play it. The outlook is probably what was expected. Everyone said they need to change, but the disappointing thing is that this is just the end of the start. We have had 2 years of unknowing. He said that the clear plan, we haven't had one of. And yeah, there's a lot more could have been done to help regions perform better and for players to perform better. Hasn't been fair on the players with the jeopardy that has been hanging over their careers. We have not looked after those people and it hasn't been fair. I think that sums up where the regions are at the moment. It's confusing, it's complicated, and no one knows what's going to happen now. From some rumours, Dragons are going to be the Cats. Some are saying it could even be Cardiff. Some saying Scarlets. Some even saying Ospreys. Now, either way of all, this is going to be a big point. It's going to be something that is going to be changing rapidly, I feel, in the coming weeks, in the coming months. But if we don't have a structure in those regions, that comes across to the national team. And you look at all these other teams and they've all got really good experience. We've got some really young boys in that squad, including Rio Dyer. So that's going to be something that I think a lot of people are going to bring pressure in. It's another pressure for Tandy, obviously, going into his first game. I think there's a good chance this could be really, really good. But, again, It's about how these players' mentalities are. Can they keep the ball? It's about the simple passes. It's not about the Lewis Zammit running down the wing sort of tries. We're looking for the simple tries. Get a try. Go. Get it down the other end. Defend well. That's what we're talking about. And this team, other than that Japan game, which I think was overcasted by, the game that was on afterwards of the Lion game with the second game against Australia, where Jack does that clear out, and controversial, some people say, but I don't think it is. It's Australia pulling at straws, like Haskell said in his one before. But look, that's going to be a very big talking point, I think. Obviously, Argentina is Wales' first game, and that'll be an exciting game for them. However, I do worry for Wales quite a lot with that game, because Argentina are a very good side. We saw what they could do to that Lions squad in the first game. We saw that especially with the Lions losing to them 34-17 in that game. So, it's going to take a while, I think, for the regions to work as a team, but like Alwyn and Shanklin have given really good points. And look, we come in with some really good new coaches, and really excited to see how this campaign in the Quilter series can do. Obviously, then there is the Six Nation campaign as well, so that'll be another interesting point as well. So yeah, that's the regions rant, and I think there'll be obviously a lot of players who are concerned about where it goes, and where their professional futures are. And I think, as Alan said, it's a big time for the people of those clubs, and people who have that passion are going to fall out of love with the game. And I think I can see that within the fan base. We can see that recently with the Quilter Series tickets. I remember 2019, 2018, you could always get a ticket. You wouldn't be able to get a ticket. We were filling the stadium. This week, I think I went online and looked for games to Japan, because I was thinking I might do some journalism there. Don't quote me on that, but I might be getting tickets for Japan. But they were £12.50. We used to make them be 40 quid each. So, that's just another thing that the WRU are doing bad again. Anyway, that's my rant to the regions. Players' thoughts on it. It's another chaotic year, I feel, in Welsh rugby. It's pulling your hair out. But hey, I'm doing another Welsh rugby once. Don't forget, like and subscribe. I'm Morgan Lodge. Have a nice day.